All right, first One Piece finals.
Pretty high, pretty high.
I do not have enough experience with this game to tell you. But Russell, have you been? Do you prefer best of three or best of one for
Best of one easily.
even?
In set one, especially in set one. Yeah. You have even more complicated games that'll finish right around the 35 minute mark. And if we had a best of one format into a best of three top cut, that'd be phenomenal. That's like kind of the goated format I imagine for
Okay.
One Piece. But the game isn't so inconsistent after set one drop, where it feels really, really bad to whiff, X card that people talk about. In this case, it's Sentomaru and Onigashima for purple and blue.
Yep.
It this that mentality doesn't stay in set one. You can miss Onigashima, but that's what you get for playing the purple anyway.
Yeah.
But red does not care about best of one. Green does not care about best of one. Overall, it's just there's a the quality of consistency across the board goes up. Also, the games will take longer, but you have more aggressive effects and you have more 2Ks in your
Counters.
deck, meaning you get more plays out of the other cards that are valuable because you have 12 to purple plays 16, I think, or 14 2K counters.
Dang.
It's essentially the same deck, but you take out stuff like Sheep's Head and everything else, and then you add a couple of four cost blockers, and then everything else is a 2K, and that's it.
We get to see an Oni on three for the first time tonight?
Maybe.
Nope.
Oh, look, it's looking like it.
No. Okay. Let's see. Just free check. Yep.
Big five. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever.
Oh
Oni.
man,
Oh gosh.
the
Here
first
we
time on
go.
stream tonight.
I miss Russ insight on Digimon. It's not that crazy. If it was green, it was a lot of insight. Everything else is just kind of meh.
Everybody in Digimon has like that one color they can talk about.
Yeah, yeah. I can talk about like board states and like possible outcomes, but eventually the game just got very did you hit perfect stack?
Yep.
And that felt frustrating. That's why I quit. Ooh, Sheep's Head for
Getting
five
in
coming at you.
early.
But the
You take
three's
this.
open. Could be response Oni. You take this hit in debate defending Kaido, because you have more knowledge of how many counters you have in your hand,
Yep.
plus the extra card you get.
Nope.
Ooh, no Oni.
Swing six. He's getting aggressive in here.
He's like, yeah, I'll save this
You got an
ulti.
ulti?
Yeah, I'd save the ulti here. Your opponent's behind on curve, with their Oni, and you can win board back easily without
Yep.
needing to discard cards in your hand. Two for Black Maria pass.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not the worst use of a turn though.
nah, not too bad, not too bad.
Oh man.
A
You gotta have your Dawn
oof,
off face in the same way though.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's like law.
That's crazy. All right, let's go. Kaido check Sheep's Head here.
Yeah. Just for five.
Yep, five at your four. I would like a ulti or two cards out of your hand, or this Black Maria, which is really bad. If he blocks a Black Maria, then a king comes down and pops a Sheep's Head.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Uh, and this is what the deck looks like on crack. I mean, Onigashima.
yeah. Onigashima Gaming. Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Yeah. That's a dead sheep's head.
Yeah, and now we can debate Queen or King here. Queen would set you up more advantage, and you have one for Blast Breath. Just goes with the King. Take that. It's on you, dog. So we missed Onigashima for the right player. So now you have to think, what is his current advantage in this board state? And that's life.
Yep.
And in order to extend said advantage, is you kind of have to set yourself up for the same success without going Dom minus because you can't fall behind here
Oh, yeah.
in order to just like feel like eventually you'll draw an Onigashima or try and catch up. Um, so most of my plays here are very simplified. It's like play a four cost vanilla, play a low vanilla.
Brachio
Brachio
Bomber?
Bomber and Kaido's phenomenal. I would always swing first
Seven.
before doing that, but
No.
maybe he wants to use the extra one down to go six.
No? Just hold up
Yeah.
Blast Breath, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't think you
So,
want to do that, though, because it puts you to seven, so you have Kaido
mhm,
next turn.
mhm. But getting the life count, he was defending no matter what. I would have liked the Dawn attachment, force the ulti out there, just to get a 2K counter out of the hand. I mean, again, you're ahead because of you're ahead on life. You kind of don't mind one Kaido pinging you for a
Oh
couple
yeah.
damage. You're not gonna blast breath it. So, um, thought that was a little bit of a waste there. It's definitely not a Kaido turn. A Queen Black Maria turn would be phenomenal. Even a Queen Sasaki here, just to go to 9 next turn is totally cool. You don't always need that one extra for the Kaido for the Blast Breath. So he goes to go 3 here. Um, check on 8. He's debating the Blast Breath. I definitely wouldn't do that here. Yeah, just take the hit. 5 for a Queen. I'll go to 10 next turn. Have a huge hand advantage. So this is why it's rough having the one open that you didn't utilize. It's like you missed out on the aggression. That 1K could be the difference between you having lethal that final turn coming up or not. This card's a Kaido, so you know he has at least another one in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right, up to
the
9.
the play on the right here, if he has a promo Kaido this turn, would be in a fantastic position. So,
Well, he's up to 9, so regular Kaido would be fine, right?
you really want promo here. It's untargetable by
Okay.
both players. Okay, so he gets regular Kaido, does go for the pop on Queen, and does want to use Rush. We'll see. It's gonna swing 5 in. It's awkward not doing the. Oh yeah, he'd pop Queen. Never mind. He played it right. I was gonna say, why don't you 5 first? And it goes Queen to 6K blocker.
Yep.
Kaido swings.
Takes that.
Yep. And then no Onigashima, and he just went -9. Again, this is why I like playing 2 copies of the promo Kaido. I think you'll see this mirror match a lot. A promo Kaido this turn would have been untargetable, and it would have kept you at 10 Dawn going into next turn. So you can outplay anything that comes down from their side of the board. Your promo Kaido's untouchable, untargetable, and remains a huge problem for your opponent going into the future because a single one open Dawn Blast Breath will protect it against any 9 drop Kaido or any other big play your opponent's gonna be making. It just dominates mirror match.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we already know he discarded a Kaido. Um, he might just be thinking if he has an ulti, I'm swinging into nothing, and that's still rough.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get cracked back for lethal here because
Yeah, he does have the. Oh, does he
yeah
have
yeah
lethal set up?
yeah he has a no he'll only have 6.
Yeah, he only has
Onigashima
6.
gaming crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'd still I don't like conceding the aggression this turn. Kind of have to use your advantage here, which is Onigashima. Lots of thinking. I do think purple is one of the easiest decks to pick up and kind of get introduced into the aspects of the game.
All right.
But you will see insane interactions during the mirror match. And it's funny because it's like the player who's taking the longest here is one who got Onigashima.
Yeah.
They hit the ideal situation. Now they're like,
What do I
I am
do
gonna
with this?
find yeah, and it just comes down to the early game aggression and
Player on the
the
top just
spots
had
they
that one.
put you in. Yeah, from the early game sheep's head.
This has been upside down the whole time. I'm sorry, guys.
This is also why I like 30 minutes best of one. I do think some of these turns are very, very long, very complicated, tons of routes to play.
All right.
Dom minus, draw 2. Um, easily the play you always start with. You need to see what other options you might draw into, or if you draw into 2 dead cards.
Another Nagashima be gone.
Yeah, then you want to know that. Thoughts. He knows he needs to deal damage this turn. Yep, love it, love it. 9 of your Kaido. You're not blocking that. Want, want two ultis plus another card, or do you want to keep double ulti in hand? You take the hit, see if you hit a Brachio Bomber, and then it's the easiest Brachio Bomber the Queen I've ever seen. So he's all inning on this Queen here, by not going to a Kaido, and he's super scared of the crackback.
Yeah. So up to
Um,
6.
this is a Brachio Bomber. This is a crazy good turn. Brachio Bomber also puts your Dawn -7 online
Mm-hmm.
because you would get the extra one untapped. So you're kind of loving everything.
Yeah. Your opponent does have a crap ton of cards in hand, so that makes it a little difficult for lethal.
Yeah, for sure. But even the pressure is just it's too much. Because it would put you at 9 for the following turn, so you get a new Kaido when they respond back with their own Kaido. And
Right.
so if both these guys just hit face this turn, one of them gets through, you're in a perfect spot. A lot of thinking though. You do see a Brachio already in discard, so he would have to have the second one.
Unless the lad's crazy enough to run 3.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's the norm. Just that All Star Calamity from Jesse was quite the change up.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be testing that tomorrow.
Maybe like a 2-2 split on it?
No, not at all. They
All or
play
nothing?
so yeah, they play in so many different ways. Like calamities. Oh, I'm consistent. I want to draw. I'm trying to get my Kaido online as soon as possible. And Brachios, I'm trying to regulate your board.
Okay.
I'm trying to regulate Basil Hawkins, 5-drop Crocodile, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hold Luffy back. I like this a lot. Swing with the Kaido, bait the block by Queen so I can crack it with Kaido.
Yeah.
Um,
Otherwise, I just get a counter card
free
out of
card,
hand or a
yeah,
free life.
free card out of hand, please. But I'd have to see what else is in his hand to understand why there's no kind of Dawn attachment there going on, or what else is coming down just to get popped by a new Kaido, right? So we'll see. A double Black Maria turn would be phenomenal, but even still, you would want the extra Dawn to go on the Kaido Gel extra because you only want to end on a single Blast Breath. That's all you really need. Yeah, Onigashima player thinking over a lot. Everyone keeps saying, get Onigashima, you're good to go. It's kind of complicated here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ulti. Wow. Forces a 2K for a
Just a
5?
5 swing?
Yeah. Okay,
What
yeah,
about that life?
so I'm doing the same things last time. You didn't do any swings, so I'm going to go ahead and swing in my 10. 5 for a queen, 1 open. 3 for Onigashima, 2 for Black Maria, 1 open with the Blast Breath. That's a really good play too.
Hello, doggo. Hello.
All right. 2 open for the Black Maria. Then 4. You'll never page 1 here because they'll just get popped by a king.
Yep.
You'd rather have the 2K counter or do you want the extra swing? But even if he kings 4 open, he'll need his own Black Marias to respond with. Ulti. Wow, this is an aggressive turn.
Ulti into page 1?
To the page 1, I like it.
It's just establish big board.
Um, yeah, final 2 Dawn might be going to a Black Maria or it's just 2 open.
Two
Okay.
two blast breath.
Yeah, double Blast Breath. He's protecting.
Absolutely mad.
Okay, so um, he said, I'm going +1 up. I want to attack, and I'm still threatening lethal next turn with Dawn -7, and Queen won't be enough to save you. He also could be sitting on the Brachio Bomber and popping Queen anyway.
Yeah.
So this is definitely another 3-minute turn coming out of the left purple player here. Or in your guys' case, bottom, because it's on stream.
Yep.
I forgot. Yeah.
Onigashima gaming player.
Onigashima player. Thoughts. Okay, so Kaido can come down, pop the page one, swing at Kaido. He counters once, the game's over.
Whoa, sir. That is a Pepe.
Page one?
That is a
Wait,
Pepe.
that is not a
If
brother
there is an
Pepe.
ulti in play, you must refer
It's
to him as
Pepe.
Pepe. It's the rules. I didn't make them.
He was such a blank of a. They all were. They all such like they were all such weird characters.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I remember when they first showed him, I was like, "Yo, the numbers look crazy."
And then you meet them and you're
And
like,
then we got on, I was like, "All right, never mind."
they're all weirdos.
Yeah, they're all weirdos. X-ray, what are you doing?
It's like this is what happens when your captain literally does not care as long as you're strong.
Yeah. As long as you're oh, what's it called, a Zoan?
Yeah.
You're chilling like, oh, okay.
Oh, you got a cool fruit? You can come along.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make me do anything? Not really.
Nah.
I don't like Ulti's the only one that had like any sort of like inspiring speech about their crew, and it was like two whole
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. And then they just
And it
stopped
was
that.
more to make fun of Luffy and
The
insult him.
I don't, what did they do? Like Kaido's character was all over the place. When he he wants to battle, wants to get challenged,
Wants to
wants to
die.
die.
Oh, I can't wait for the upcoming like the final Luffy.
Interaction? Yeah.
I can't wait
Fuck,
for to
yeah,
see that animated.
yeah, same.
I'm
But
ready for
even all right. So remember when Jack got bopped and he's like, "It's fine. Like, they're minks. They're really strong."
yeah.
It's like, where does that come from? Like, what? I've never seen you show mercy on this like
Nope.
to this extent. Like respecting your own homie. I know. I feel like it ended and we got no. I know nothing new about Kaido. I'm just like, what? That was your arc, bro.
Yeah, we got like 5 pages of backstory.
Yeah.
Well, it's everybody that's like, oh, Big Mom's not, and I'm like, I might buy that one, and there's only one reason that makes me kind of buy that one.
Of which one?
Of
Big Mom's situation with him?
yes,
Okay. Yeah, I actually don't subscribe to that at all. Okay, so Kaido finally comes down.
yep, Pop's page
Comes,
one.
Pops Pepe apparently.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. That is page one.
So, very well.
I said if it's just if Ulti's in play. If Ulti's in play, it's Pepe. If it's just page one, it's just page one.
I will swing at your Kaido. Sure, I will counter 1K with another page one.
Yeah, page one, please.
Second Pepe.
Another Jack.
Another
No, just
Oh, he
take.
swings at leader?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Sir, you lost. Uh, a tad too conservative here, in my opinion, from the Onigashima player.
He's
The
playing
queen,
conservative all game.
yeah, the queen turn into this turn now. But the
So,
ulti be doing that.
what's it gonna be to end this game? What's it gonna be?
Yeah. All right, so new situation. Remember how you always want to go for the Dawn -7?
Yep.
You don't want to do that here.
No.
You want to crack the board with all that Dawn, and you want to leave yourself one open again with Blast Breath,
Yeah.
and like yeah, you're chilling. So you go like 3 here onto the Kaido, 8 at leader, and then they're like, I want to see how you respond to this 8,
Yeah.
and then 3 more onto ulti, 8 at leader. I want to see how you respond to that 8, and then I'll play accordingly. Because then then the Kaido's gonna swing at the leader, and then you're just kind of, I would like your queen here, and even if the Kaido even if their Kaido cracks your Kaido next turn, and you couldn't get over it with the blast breath, but like whatever discards, you still have lethal, because that means they took all their Dawn and they put it onto their Kaido, to take out your Kaido. And blast breath plus everything else in your hand should be enough to defend against a crackback of that nature. And people want 2 out of 3. You see this? Like
Yeah.
people want best of 3 when this one game is gonna push it. Lots and lots of thinking.
Still 16 minutes though.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's something that like as the game goes on and like the player base like kind of evolves with the game, like maybe the games will get faster?
Yes, absolutely.
Or is it just going to be like a stagnant like there's so much new stuff coming in that it's going to be like ah
Yeah, no, the game set one, in my opinion, is about the same amount of time. If anything, it's a bit faster because you already know all the broken cards
yeah,
and you kind of know how interactions are supposed to go.
yeah,
You might have 1 or 2 turns of like games like this where we have heavily complicated late game procedures
yeah,
and like ways to go about it. But once red gets introduced, time's fine.
yeah.
All right, so he forces the queen to get blocked. Um, I didn't like that play. You needed to show that you can have your own blocker. Hmm. I know he's trying to set up for the Dawn -7, but I think just got a little bit over obsessed with it. Now this ulti is essentially doing nothing to the board.
Mm-hmm.
It has no presence. It's
I mean, it
just
could be a
there.
free card out of hand.
Oh yeah, but like he's potentially lethaling you next turn. 7 onto the leader, then 10 to face with Kaido.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he sees it now that that was
not the
not
play.
ideal. Yeah, yeah. This is what I really like about this game. I feel like you could be dominating board position and dominating the game,
Make
and then
one misplay.
punt like crazy
Oh yeah.
from like one single turn.
The highs are much higher. The lows are much lower.
Exactly. And the reads you make, like when you like soul read 4 cards in hand, you're like, I'll swing 7. I don't think you have like enough to counter this, and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you got it. Like those games are super satisfying.
Okay,
Just want to
that's
jump
it.
out of your chair. Yeah, swing. Oh, yeah, I'll counter one, obviously.
I will throw one card out of my hand now.
Here, have a Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh, ulti. Oh
Ooh,
god.
he even got
Valid,
the
valid.
good counter.
He's like, yeah, it's your turn. I'm not doing anything. This is a blast breath. Draw. Okay. So you're at 7 Dawn. You can Dawn. I hope he doesn't get too excited and just does that.
Yeah.
Because he has Onigashima. Or he could be at more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 Dawn, potentially 9. So that's a Dawn -7. Hit your last health. Swing at you for 11 with the Kaido, and then 6 with the final Kaido. Is a potential play there. Odd numbers are always more valuable to force 2Ks out of hand. And you would be forcing that blast breath. So like the next one would have to be a lot, a lot. And I think you're kind of okay with that given the scenario. But he has been taking a very conservative approach all game,
Yeah,
and
so
he might just go right back into that mindset. Like,
I need to
no, no,
play it
it's
safe.
fine. Let me put some Dawn on the Kaido here, swing at your Kaido. But the way he's counting, jeez, um,
We can only hope.
yeah, could just be he's going for it.
But yeah, just a reminder, for those of y'all who are watching, I was reminded by a buddy because he said some people didn't know. These are weekly events, so every Tuesday you can come hang out with us, play some One Piece. If you don't have super pre-release decks, proxy it up. Color proxies, we're allowing them just because there was decks, but there was not a whole lot, so we understand that. But one set rolls around. We're back to
He's
real cards.
going 6 on the Kaido, and I think he's swinging or yeah, 11 at the other Kaido. Once again, the conservative route.
Yep.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, a
Oh,
leader.
is a leader hit? Oh yeah, I super take that. This game's over.
Yeah,
What can you swing 12? There's no way I don't have 12.
yeah, no. I have so many cards in it. You can have 3 cards.
Yeah,
See if I
I
can.
can have 12 once. Yeah.
Is it Black Maria? Like, but you just lose. Like you're just dead.
It's probably Kaido swing at ulti and then Black Maria and counter out.
Yeah.
Double Brachio Bomber to stop one big attack, and but that's all that Dawn under Kaido. Like
No,
he's still
just
not
12.
12. 12 a leader. Force you to have it.
Blast breath.
Blast Breath is 4. Go to 9. I need 4 more K. So ulti, queen, queen. Yep.
Yep.
Blast
Blast
breath.
breath. There you go, sir. Have it. You can have all of that.
Yeah. Let me. I think there's a way to, burn the card out of hand. His hand's still just so big,
Yeah,
but
both players.
you then have 11 and then 12. He had double ulti though. I think 10, 2, 1, and then 2. Yeah. No. Didn't matter. He had it either way. Once I did the numbers. Crazy game.
Yeah, 5.
Uh.
Please donate
Yeah.
me a card from your hand. He didn't even know
Oh yeah.
Onigashima.
No. Yeah. Yeah, he already knew it was over because it would come
Yeah.
out tapped.
All this dawn goes on Kaido.
Yeah. And too much. Yeah.
Counter
The
counter
guys. Yeah.
17.
Counter.
Bet. All right. Well,
High
that
quality
is.
game.
Oh yeah, very much.
There was a lot of like tit for tat there. Like, oh, you do this, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
You hit Onigashima, that's fine. I got a life lead.
absolutely. Well, that was our first finals for One Piece. Really
Let's
solid,
go.
interestingly played mirror match.
Purple Mania.
Onigashima Gaming did not win though,
No.
so maybe the card was bait all along.
Oh, absolutely not.